Right, welcome to a new video. We've got the second video in the best specializations for 2022. I'm not going to waste any time, I'm just going to go straight into it. So in this one we got all the medic weapons and we're going straight in with the Sten. So we've gone 3 on the right, 1 on the left. Gone for quick aim, less horizontal recoil because the Sten has a lot of horizontal recoil. Improved accuracy obviously in aimed fire because you've got to go down that route. And this gun has got a bit of vertical recoil when you want to be a bit more accurate in full auto at range, so I've gone for that over the improved accuracy in aimed firing while moving. And a big reason for this is that the recoil pattern is actually easier to control when it's less accurate without that specialization, if that makes sense. I don't know why, but it just feels way more accurate. And then you can see on the channel I've had 3 100 kill games in a row with these specializations in this way, so you can see those videos to see how that performed. The Sumi, same again, 3 on the right and then on the left. Got to go for the box magazine on the right, 50 bullets over 20. It's so much better. You don't need the faster fire rate. It's got a good enough fire rate as it is, and it makes it easier to manage the recoil. Obviously, aiming down your sights faster. I'm always going for that over the slings and swivels. If you play high FOV and you're therefore more aggressive than me and rushing around more, that might be more beneficial for you, but my best option is always the quick aim. And then again, I don't want to go for the hip fire because I'm not doing the rushing and whatever, so I want to aim in majority of the time. And the majority of the time you're going to be aimed in rather than hip firing, so you might as well go for the specialization which suits you, which you use the most of the time, which will be aiming in. So the MP40, you don't need to reload faster, it's all down the right. So you've got the aiming down sights again, less horizontal recoil. The MP40's got a lot of horizontal recoil. It's hardly got any vertical recoil, hence why don't bother taking the vertical recoil at the end. Just keep the all the accuracy ones, so all the way down the right, and that's what we're going to go with on the MP40. MP28, same again, all the way down the right. The MP28 can be used either as a hip fire with the 50 round box magazine, or you go all the way down the right and you have the 30 rounds and it's much more accurate and you can use it with aiming down your sights. Both are just as good as each other, but I prefer to go with the 30 round magazine as I like to aim down my sights, and the 50 round magazine with less accuracy it's not accurate at all. You literally have to hit fire or nothing, especially at low FOV. EMP, very underrated gun. Same again, all the way down the right. It has got a bit of a kick in terms of vertical recoil, but you can pull down against it quite easy with this gun. And so just go for all accuracy down that right side and aiming in quicker. You don't need hip fire, and you wouldn't necessarily go with hip fire on a slow fire rate gun because you won't be able to kill quick enough anyway. MP34, I've gone for 3 on the right, 1 on the left. Got to go for the box magazine. 32 bullets is very, very useful, especially on a slow fire rate gun like this, which has a good amount of damage. It means you can kill quite a lot of enemies with it, and the bullets actually last. It feels like the mags last quite a long time. 10% faster bullets. It's a very good gun in tap fire at range, so you want to keep those faster bullets to hit the bullets into the target quicker, and effectively does help you kill quicker. It's got a lot of horizontal recoil, so you've got to take that. Box magazine, and then because it's a slow fire rate gun, if you do find yourself in close quarters against a ZK, a Type 2A or a shotgun, it is often much better to just go straight in with a bayonet charge because you won't win the gunfight 1v1 using the MP. But yeah, so that's that gun. Tommy gun, 3 down the right, 1 on the left. You've got to go for the box magazine. The 50 bullets is just absolutely perfect. Although the 20 round one is really fun with a high fire rate, and it's still quite accurate and quite fun to use. But you will get killed a lot while reloading. But yeah, same as usual. If you're high FOV, potentially go for slings and swivels. But I've gone 3 down the right, 1 on the left. Get rid of that. The hip fire is already good enough. Just make sure you go for all accuracy if you're going to be aiming in. The ZK, I do prefer, I've changed for this video, but I do prefer to go for the 40 round magazine and go down the right, all the way down the right. And this is, when you go all the way down the right, it is one of the most accurate guns in the game. It's probably more accurate than the Type 100 SMG. And it's absolutely OP for getting headshots. So the 40 round magazine, and I've got a 100 kill game on the channel if you want to see that as well. And how it operates with the 40 round magazine. I prefer that because this gun is probably the most overpowered and overused gun in the game. You'll see all the players that will literally use just this gun and only this gun for 1,000 hours, and and it's not really any fun. And I don't like to use that. I like to use all the different guns. But if you are going to go with the most overpowered option and the best option, it is definitely these three options with a faster fire rate. It's just got a perfect reload time, good mag size, decent accuracy, high, perfect. It's good recoil. Basically, it's good in every single category, and you can't go wrong with it. Commander Carbine, all the way down the right. You want the box magazine. You want to cycle faster because it's a bot action, so you want to hit those 2 shots. If you don't hit headshots to get the kill quicker, 10% faster bullets, of course, because you need to hit those moving targets at longer range, and also aiming down your sights faster. The Tromboncino, you got 1 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 on the left. So aiming down your sights faster again. I'm always taking that over slings and swivels, and then I'm going for the accuracy over the hip fire. Moving 60% faster, I don't normally take it, but it's quite useful on this one when you do need to move around quite a bit because it's not got an effective damage output at range. And then obviously it's a bot action. If you can always fire it faster, it's always beneficial to get those 2 shots and get the kill. The MAB, I always go. It is much more accurate with the 20 bullets, but it's always best to go for the 30 round magazine. It's much better. I've gone for the 10% faster bullets and going for obviously the accuracy in the end because there's no point in going for hip fire. Jungle Carbine, all the way down the left, bot action. You want the 10% faster bullets to hit those moving targets quicker. You're not going to rush around with it as much and going into one-on-one gunfights, and so you don't need to aim in faster. You want to go down this side so you can cycle the weapon quicker, so you are going to take slings and swivels this time, and then because it can only reload stripper clips in 5 bullets at a time or individual bullets, you want to take the quick reload. Type 100, one of the most accurate guns in the game, joint with the ZK and the 40 round specialization version. I've gone for it already is one of the most accurate in the game, and you can simply, by choosing these specializations, you can make it it makes it even more OP and more accurate, and it's a these are the specializations I've gone with, and because you're running and gunning with it, and you're going to be taking the 60% faster while aiming, which is good for when you're moving. You don't really need to worry about the stationary one, and it has, to be fair, when you don't take the vertical recoil buffer, it does have a bit of vertical recoil. The grease gun, most people are going to use this with the hip fire and the suppressor. It's the same with the MP28, I think. Both options are good. Hip fire and suppressor is perfect for flanking, but I tried that, and because I like aiming in, the recoil is a bit too much, so I go for the accuracy and without the suppressor. So I go all the way down the right, and I actually like not being suppressed because it helps the enemies locate where you are, and therefore the enemies come to me, and I don't have to find them. So it's more kills. So if you feel like you can handle loads of enemies coming to you, don't use the suppressor. Let the enemies queue where you are. Let them come to you, and you get more kills at the end of the day. Type 2A, all the way down the right. Got it. It's not as very accurate as it is, but got to go for the 51 round magazine. It's already got it's already stupidly fast, and obviously you want to go for the accuracy things. So that's that one. And lastly, the well gun, all the way down the right. Same as most of the other guns, aiming down your sights faster over the slings and swivels, going for the accuracy ones, and you don't need to reload quick because it's already got a 32 round magazine, and it reloads very quick even when you dump the magazine and you need to do a full reload. So that's all of the specializations for all of these weapons. I'll make sure I get the next one out on the support weapons in the next few days, as soon as this one hits 50 views. Let me know in the comments any of these guns, which specializations you prefer. If there's any guns you'd actually change, which ones you would change, or you think are more beneficial or suit your playstyle, and obviously leave it in the comments so you can help other people who are watching to know what they could potentially choose instead of just copying what I've gone for. But all of these here are the ones that I've used for 3 to 4 years and I hardly ever change. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one.